Okay, this is a quick video for the TRI-i3. This is a tri-brid. That means that it's got 3 different types of drivers or transducers inside. One is a version of a planar, pseudo-planar that they're using in IEMs now. The other is a typical dynamic driver, and the other is a balanced armature. It's very hard to do that. 3 different types of drivers, the crossover, the whole thing. It's very difficult to do. It's priced at about $150. Comes with a 4.4 cable. Mine did anyway, which is a really nice touch. When I first listened to this and when I first graphed it, I thought, I'm not even going to do a video for this. But then I got a list, and I'm going to put it on the list, and I thought, got to do a review. It is something that, for my library, which is dominated by classic 70s rock and roll, 90s rock and roll, hip-hop, reggae, for what I listen to, this doesn't work. Same track list as last time. I'm trying to kind of keep steady on that so it relates to previous reviews. I'm going to tweak it a little bit more. The elephant in the room that we got to talk about is the graph. I've done this 3 times. It comes out the same every single time. This giant scoop in the middle of where a lot of harmonics or vocals and everything goes is notable, but this is the more offensive event in the tuning, which is right before the pinna gain is an extra little scoop, which seems to give things like, let me be specific, No More, No More by Aerosmith. Steven Tyler's vocals are clearly stepped back, and he's already kind of slightly back in the mix. That's kind of a problem. That's a big problem, actually. It takes away from the joy of the song. Metallica Fade to Black, the guitar sounds different, unnatural. That's okay. That's not okay, but that's not really the biggest offense. Def Leppard Photograph, the electric guitars sound slightly off. Cars, Since You're Gone, Rick Ocasek, I think, is the singer. He sounds a step back. This 1K dip, if that treble looked fine, that would still be the biggest offender. It pulls the vocals back a little bit. So I wouldn't wreck this set. I'm going to probably put it in D, because I can't think of, I'm not bashing it, man. I think that the i4, I think that's what that's called. That's a decent set that I'm going to do a review of. This doesn't make it. It looks nice. It fits decent. It comes with a 4.4 cable. It's not crazy priced. The tuning needs to be tweaked. Maybe the next version that comes out will be improved. Consider this to be feedback. Listening to the music that I write down right here and that I show in my video, it's not doing the job. It doesn't sound. There's other options that are much more affordable that sound a lot better. And it all comes down to the tuning. It doesn't sound offensive in the treble. It doesn't sound, there's not anything that, like, piercing, like a Fio F9 is daggering your eardrums. It just sounds wonky, off, poorly tuned, or that was what they were going for, but my library is not what they were targeting, which is possible. J-pop, K-pop, I don't listen to those genres. I don't know what that sounds like through this set. So I'm going to skip the bashing. I'm not in the mood to. The graph speaks for itself. This is my music library. This is what I listen to. Cheap Trick, Elton John, Ghetto Boys, Guns N' Roses, Ice Cube, and on and on and on and on and on. And none of it really shines on this set. However, maybe on your genre or because this does not sound anything like J-pop or K-pop, which is really emphasized in other portions of the frequency, so I'm being kind. I wouldn't wreck it, but the music's all about the music, and I don't listen to all the music. So for my library, it's a no. It's a no wreck. I'm going to give it a D. I give it a C, but it's hard to imagine what genre pulled down 1K and then shoot up for the pinna gain is benefiting. It's certainly not for monitoring. It's not for classic rock. It's not for hip hop. The bass is not that potent, actually. It's not for anything that I can think of, but country music, I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Stay safe. Like, seriously, stay safe. It's like the new... Check this every day. Yep, nice cough. And I'm out. Yes, take care. Like, seriously, take care. I'm out.